Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a tag called the coffee book tag, and if you know me, I'm obsessed with coffee. I love coffee. I love it a lot. So let's get started. So the first type of coffee is black coffee. You know, people who don't put anything in it like cream, sugar, they just like it how it comes out of the coffee maker. So this one is a series that is hard to get into, but once you read it, it has some hardcore fans. Like, fans love this book. And I would have to choose the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I'll admit, I enjoyed the first one, but second through the fourth book, I didn't really like it so much until I got up to the fifth and sixth books. Then I started to love the series. But then after reading the books, I really like the series. I'm a big fan of them. So I think you just gotta read it, and then you realize how much you like them. So next is Peppermint Mocha. These are ones that get more popular with different types of seasons. For example, during the summer I read more summer books like Since You've Been Gone or Panic or Amy Rogers' Epic Detour. Things that kind of have a summer road trip kind of theme-ish. So here I am gonna pick for winter is Let It Snow. It's a contemporary novel, and it's 3 books in one, and they're these 3 cute little romantic kind of books. It all takes place in this one town, and in the end all the character stories come together, and I just love it. If you're looking for a quick, good read, I highly recommend it. Next one is Hot Chocolate. What's your favorite children's book? And I would have to say I don't own it, but it would probably be The Chronicles of Narnia. I read it in 4th grade, and I just love the world. I love C.S. Lewis writing. I write journals, and I actually have a whole page dedicated to quotes by C.S. Lewis. I'm a big fan of C.S. Lewis. I've already dedicated my first half of eternity to C.S. Lewis and talking to him. So that's to look forward to, but I enjoy C.S. Lewis's books. I think they're great, and so I would have to say The Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. I mean, when I was younger, I used to pretend I lived in Narnia. I would go into my closet, and then come out and be like, I'm in Narnia. That's how real the fandom was at 9 years old. Next is Double Shot of Espresso, which very comes in handy when you've been studying all night for a test. And so this is a book that kind of kept you on edge the whole time. You couldn't put it down, and I would have to say that would be The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read this in 2 days, and it was amazing. I mean, I did not know what to do with my life when I finished it. It was amazing. Next is Starbucks, my second favorite place in the world next to Barnes & Nobles. And these are books that you just see everywhere. Like, you can't go anywhere without seeing them. And I have 2 books for this. And basically, though, I feel like this category could fit into any book that has been turned into a movie. But recently, the most popular ones are right now The Fault in Our Stars by John Green and Divergent by Veronica Roth. I mean, you can't go to a bookstore without, first thing you see are one of these books. They're pretty popular, and you hear about them talked all the time in public, like, oh, I just saw Divergent, it was awesome, or The Fault in Stars made me cry so much. You can't escape these fandoms no matter how hard you try. You can't escape them. I mean, I've walked into stores that don't even sell books, and they were selling these books. Like, you can just go to any place and just see them, basically. Anywhere. Next is the Hipster coffee shop, and this is kind of like a shout out to your favorite book that's not that popular. And I don't read too many books that aren't popular just because I don't like buying books that I have never heard a lot about or good reviews on, because with the fear of I won't like it. So I tend to wait till books get more popular before buying them. But if I had to choose one, I would say this book is kind of semi-popular, but if you were to go up to people and ask, hey, have you read it, they probably would say no. That would be Angel Followed by Susan E. I love this book. The main character reminds me of Katniss a lot, and if you like that apocalyptic type of world with a really strong female character, I highly suggest this book. Okay, so you walk into a Starbucks and it's really crowded. I mean, really crowded. Like, the line is almost to the door. You're kind of frustrated because you gotta leave. You gotta go somewhere. So you get up there, you order your coffee, and then you get decaf. This is a book you were expecting more from, you know, because when you're tired, you want caffeine, not decaf. You were expecting to get more awake. So this is a book I'm expecting more from, and I'd have to pick Eleanor and Park. I heard a lot of reviews on this, and I've heard a lot of good reviews on this, so I was like, I'm gonna read this. And I got halfway through it, and I realized that this ain't going anywhere. Like I said, I'm not a big contemporary reader to begin with, but I felt like the storyline after a while just started to drag on, and I wish I would have loved it more. I love the cover. but I just wish I loved the book more. Next, it's a perfect blend, which mine is French vanilla coffee with a little sugar and whipped cream and chocolate on top of it. That is my perfect blend. Like, if I could wake up every morning and make that, I would be the most happiest person in the world. But these are books that were very bittersweet, but you love them. And I would have to pick The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. I read the first book and I didn't like it as much until I got the ending. And then I read Clockwork Princess and it was amazing. And then if you read Clockwork Princess, you know why it's bittersweet. I love this series, and honestly I wish I could go back and just reread these for the first time, because I can never just be 14 again, opening this book and just surrounding myself into this beautiful world. And I love these series, and if you haven't read them, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Go read them. I guarantee you'll like it. If you don't, read it again, because you probably missed it, a lot of it. But go read it. Anyways, that's my coffee book day. Thank you for watching. Bye!